Hey guys, and welcome to JaysAndKays. What I've got here today is a Suunto Traverse. And I don't put a lot of videos out for the Suuntos, but you know what? We just broke 500,000 views on the channel today, and I figured why not do something different in celebration of that. But really the reason why I'm doing this is because I get some requests from guys about this model, and they asked me if I've got adapters for this, and really, you know what, you don't need them. That's what I tell them. Is the Traverse here has got some traditional lugs. They're 24mm lugs, and so if you can get this strap off and you've got another 24mm strap to replace it with, you're going to be pretty much good to go. Now, it's kind of easier said than done with this watch, and I'm going to elaborate a little bit further, which is really the meat of the discussion here. But to digress a little bit first, you might notice that my Traverse has got some bull bars on it. In fact, you might see the ding here on the glass, but you know, this thing got bashed up on one outing, and I kind of got fed up and figured I'll just go ahead and try to throw some 9400 Rangeman bull bars on it, and they fit pretty good. And so far, I think they've been doing a good job of, you know, some of that incidental contact, making direct hits on the glass and stuff. But let me get back to what we're really going to talk about today is changing this strap out. Right? Some guys don't like this strap. It maybe not be the most durable thing. They want something different, a little more flexibility, and no big deal. I mean, I like the way this looks, but we're going to throw something else on it just to demonstrate what's going on. But here's the problem with this. What makes it difficult on this Traverse to take this whole strap off is the kind of spring bars that Suunto has elected to use on this. And let me get a good focus on that. If I can get in here close, I'm going to kind of peel this away, but that spring bar in there doesn't have a shoulder. And a normal spring bar, I've got a strap prepped up here, but let me pull out this. A normal spring bar, if you will, let's do it on the white background, is going to have, there you go, you can see those two little ridges, the shoulders. It's going to have something for your tool, your spring bar tool like this to grab on. And that's, you know, really what we need here, but it's not what Suunto is providing. And so the spring bar they're using, again, I'm going to try to expose it so you can see it, doesn't have that ridge, so it's shoulderless. And the problem is you can't reach in and grab it and pull the tip of the spring bar out of the hole. Now, so I've got, folks might consider an extreme way around this, but if you're going to change the strap, my opinion is you're not going to want to put that spring bar in anyway. You're going to want to put a traditional spring bar up in there so you can actually manipulate it if you ever want to change that strap out again. And so you're not going to be able to get this spring bar out using a regular tool. You're going to get in here, you can try to grab it, and ultimately what's going to happen is you're going to mar your lugs up. You're going to really chew them up trying to get that dug out. So since you're not going to use those spring bars again, what I do is I push this aside and I get myself some diagonal cutting pliers, some nice little snips here, and I'm going to reach in here and I'm just going to cut that spring bar because I'm getting rid of it anyway. So let me snip that guy free. There you go. I'm going to cut it right off. Now that I've done that, we can take this out. If you wanted to, of course, you could reuse this strap, but actually I don't even need this spring bar now that I've cut it. But let me go ahead and pull it out for you. Here's what's left. You can see how I cut it free. And here's your lugs. Let's take a look at lugs. There's your regular lugs, and in the stories I've heard about guys trying to get that off with, say, a tool or something, they've gone in here and they've dug aggressively to try to get that pin pulled out of the hole, and what they've done is they've just trashed their lugs in the process. Now I've got that other lug, that other strap off with that spring bar that we're not going to use again. We could put a regular spring bar in here, just your standard. This is a 24mm spring bar. It's a 1.8mm in diameter. And now you've got yourself just a regular spring bar, and you can properly manipulate it with the correct tool, and you can have at it. Now, I'd already prepped one side up when I was determining how I'd shoot this video, so I'm going to peel this back. This has actually got a normal spring bar in here, and I want to take this strap off, so I'm going to reach inside here and I'm going to remove this one so we can use a different strap on this. There you go, got it off normally. And I'm going to put on a two-piece ZULU style ballistic nylon. Here's a little silver on black sort of bond style strap. But anyway, so I've got these off, and this is the buckle side, so it's going to go on the 12 o'clock side of the watch, but you just install it normally now. And by replacing that spring bar, you've essentially, you know, alleviated all your future problems of that crazy spring bar that Suunto decided to use. I don't know why they elected to use that. I don't know if there was some concern about the shoulders of the spring bar getting grabbed by the rubber of the strap, because it's pretty pliable. I'm only guessing at that point. I can't say for sure, but let's go ahead and focus in on this. Let's see if we can get a good focus. There you go. Let me put in this second half of the strap. I gotta pull this spring bar out. There we go. And I've got this other strap already primed up with the spring bar, so let's drop this guy in. If I can see the hole. There it is. Okay. And you could use your finger to duck that under if you wanted to. There you go. And there's your strap change on the Suunto Traverse. Now I like this. I like the white color. Of course, it's going to get dirty, but I like the white with this silver on black Bond style ZULU two-piece. But anyway, so I hope that helps you guys who got one of these Traverses and you had a look at it and you're trying to figure out how the heck are you going to get this strap off. Maybe this will prevent you from trying to get it off without having this knowledge about the spring bar, and then subsequently, you know, trashing your lugs and having it all mauled up. But once you've got that off, you know, like I said, just grab yourself a pair of 24 millimeter, you know, standard double flange spring bars and use those instead. You know, snip the old ones off. Don't worry about it. You're not going to use it again, and then you'll be good to go from there. So, you know, have a look at this. Maybe it helps a lot of you guys out who are considering what to do with your Traverse. If so, you know, just give me some feedback, subscribe, post a comment. We'll talk to you later. Bye.